Girls, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Again, thank you for all your support and all your continued, subscriptions and everything. But this time, tonight, we're going to the castle. That's right, Snow White. Excuse me, I always get those titles confused. The Huntsman, Winter's War, and I gotta tell you, it feels like a little bit of a winter skirmish, a little bit of a snowball fight with swords. Yeah, it was a really lackluster movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a little generic for what we got, but you know what? We're gonna break it down anyway. So you've got your actors in this one. You got Charlize Theron. You've got Emily Blunt. Uh, Charlize Theron is reprising her role as the evil Queen Riviera River Phoenix. River River runs through it. Maybe. Nah, no, it's I think it's Rivera. Rivera. They actually gave a name to the evil queen, which was really interesting. You've got Emily Blunt playing the evil version of Elsa. Basically, it's the Elsa that didn't let it go. Okay. Uh, Chris Hemsworth as your huntsman again. Jessica Chastain is the huntsman's love interest in this one. His wife that we thought was dead. She really is not dead. From Snow White and the Huntsman. And really, it wasn't a bad movie. I'm not gonna completely riff on it, but it wasn't okay. It might be someone's guilty pleasure, maybe one day down the line. Um, so story breakdown goes like this, and this is kind of a prequel and a sequel, kind of, because the first part of the movie, the first act, kind of happens 7 years before Snow White and the Huntsman, and then the last part happens 7 years after. And little tidbit actually, was really made the movie fun, was that Liam Neeson actually did the narration for the whole story, which was really cool. Wasn't really credited for it, so that was kind of nice. I don't know if he was credited for it, so if you guys know that, comment below. If he was on IMDb for this. So you've got Emily Blunt, who doesn't have any powers yet. And her sister, who's the evil queen, she's been knocking out kingdoms and knocking down doors and killing kings, for a long time. No one really knows this. And she's got her enchanted evil mirror. So she already knows what's going to happen. You see that in the trailers. You see half the movie in the trailers, which is really annoying these days for having, all these secrets wrapped up. The trailer shows you almost anything that you'd want to know about the movie, including stuff you don't want to know. So she's got an illegitimate child, basically, and supposed to be more beautiful than the evil queen. So of course the evil queen has the child killed, and in this heinous act, her ice powers, the ice queen comes out, and she starts ruling the north with an iron fist, and she turns everything, an ice fist, if you will. +2 to frost damage, and she turns the whole of the north, which was fertile and green, into this ice wasteland. So 7 years later, they need to go after the mirror. They need to destroy that mirror, because this is basically evil incarnate. Basic big old gold bowl mirror thing. So a fight ensues, and there we have it. The Huntsman, the Winter's War, and the Huntsman, we find out, are the Ice Queen's army. They are the Ice Queen's army. That's what she calls her army, the army of Huntsmen. They have different skills with different weapons, and that's where we go for the movie. That's basically all I got to tell you. I mean, the fight scenes were really generic. You've seen them before. You're gonna see them again. It was a very generic movie. If you really, really, really want to see it, you really want to do that to yourself, go basic format. It wasn't shot in 3D, it wasn't shot in IMAX. But for your large theater formats, like your primes and your extreme theaters, I'd stay away from them, if you can at all help it. if you really want to know, I'd give this star rating 2.5 out of 5. 2.5 out of 5. It's being generous. But then again, we don't have emotionless Kristen Stewart in this one, so that's a pretty big plus. If you like this movie, like this video, if you like this video, comment below. Let me know some things, okay? If you didn't, tell me what I can improve. If you guys want to keep up with all of the other stuff on the channel, make sure to click that subscribe button. My name is Danny, aka Mr. Midnight, and this has been Midnight Premieres. Hope you guys have enjoyed. See you guys in the next one.